What's going on, Internet? This is Darren with DNA Sports Recap, joined by my co-host, as always, AJ. What's going on, AJ?
What's going on, buddy? Big news, big news.
Big news, of course. And obviously you folks already know, and obviously the thumbnail kind of gave it away, but we did get confirmation that Shohei Ohtani did make a decision today, and it looks like he's going to be signing with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, AJ, before we dive into the contract, what's your take on this finally being over? We have Shohei with the team, and it's the Dodgers. What's your first thought?
My first thought is now some of these other free agency issues can kind of, some of the other dominoes can kind of start falling. Obviously, everyone wanted to see how much money they needed to throw at Shohei, what the rest of the scene looked like. We're actually able to kind of probably figure out some of this free agency stuff now. So this is super exciting for MLB.
Yeah, it absolutely is. I would 100% agree with you. This has held up the majority of free agency. It made the winter meetings just a bore to follow, really. I mean, we did have a few signings there, but for the most part, it's basically just been, all right, great. But let's go ahead and dive into the contract. Now, if I'm wrong on this, someone please in the comments correct me, but I believe this is the largest contract in North American sports history. The total is 10 years, $700 million. That's
insane.
$70 million AAV.
Yeah.
What? Just what, AJ?
That's crazy, man. $70 million a year. Can you believe that? Like, just the fact that sports contracts, period, have gotten this big is just insane. But if there's anybody that was going to sign one, we both knew it was going to be Shohei this offseason.
That's right. The funny thing is it's a 10-year deal, not a 12 or 14-year deal. I understand that he's like 29, 30 years old, somewhere around there. Let us know in the comments down below. Come out to a 10-year, $700 million contract. Everybody's talking like maybe $600 million would be possible, but the Dodgers are like, nope, hold my beer. Here's $700 million. And so it also comes out. Here's an interesting part here. This is the part that I find quite interesting. This is tweeted out from Ken Rosenthal. He stated that Ohtani's deal with the Dodgers is unprecedented in deferrals of the majority of his salary. The deferrals were Ohtani's idea to ease the Dodgers' luxury tax and cash flow burdens to give the team flexibility they need to stay competitive as possible, said sources. So, not only did he sign the fattest contract in all professional sports, but he also deferred most of the money so the Dodgers can still make moves to help make the team better. So,
dude, this just shows this guy's going. I mean, it just shows Ohtani's going all in to try to win now. I mean, just like we talked about in some of our previous episodes, he does want to win, right? That's important. Yeah. He hasn't been able to get there with the Angels. I mean, this is huge, and it just shows that he's all in, man. He's ready to win now.
Yeah, win now. Absolutely. And this is also reported on Twitter there that it is almost $300 million more than the previous Major League Baseball record set by his teammate, Mike Trout.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Obviously, I'm going to be on one side of this very, very much, but what's your take on this? Was this a bad deal? Was $700 too much for Shohei Ohtani?
No, not on a 10-year contract. I don't think it is. I mean, you've only got 1 year of his, he's got obviously next year with this Tommy John surgery where he's only going to be hitting. But other than that, I mean, there's a ton of pitchers in the league right now that are in their late 30s, early 40s, right? That are still effective, that are still able to do what they need to do. And if you can lock Shohei up for that long and know that he's going to have a bunch of good years of pitching down the road, this puts the Dodgers in a fantastic position to be successful for a long time.
Absolutely. Then you really need to maximize that Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts prime years and really kind of push all their chips in the middle now, because once those primes are over, then the tail ends of their contracts aren't going to be great. And then you're going to try and, this is really kind of optimizing to win now, regardless of whether or not any of this money is deferred or not. So anyway,
now I want to hear, how do you feel, Dodgers fan?
Absolutely. Dodgers fans, let us know in the comments down below how you feel about the Mookie Betts contract. Do you think $700 million was too much to pay? But with that said, folks, the news has been broken. Look forward to us breaking this down even more on the DNA Sports Recap later next week. And we will basically talk about it now with this done, just like you said, AJ.
The free agent floodgates have opened officially, my friend. It's time to go.
That's right. We'll start seeing some of these other dominoes fall. Absolutely. Once again, folks, my name is Darren. That is AJ. And this has been a quick edition of the Shohei Ohtani contract signing DNA Sports Recap special. But thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. And speak to you soon.
Till next time, my friends.